Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over and analyzing the 2024 presidential election if Joe Biden is replaced or he simply drops out in this election. And we're going to be doing this based off of the #1 most accurate, highly trusted model out of any other made by Professor Alan Lichtman using his 13 keys tracker method. But before we get started, make sure you guys are subscribed, click the bell so you don't miss out on my content. Also, give this video a thumbs up, press the like button. Also, if you're interested, we have memberships. You can find a link to that in the description section. Now back to the topic of today's video. So here's a little bit of an overview before we start, the 13 keys. So basically this is a free interactive tool for predicting the winner of the 2024 US presidential election based on Professor Alan Lichtman's famous 13 keys to the White House. Using his key system, he correctly predicted the outcome of every single presidential election since 1984. The keys are a checklist of true and false statements that pertain to the circumstances surrounding a presidential election. You can see where the keys currently stand based on Lichtman's most recent public comments in the key, descriptions, and the descriptions are right here. We can just, hover over them real quick. You can also make your own prediction, which is what I'm going to be doing in today's video by coloring the boxes to assign true or false labels to the keys. Obviously, the blue boxes will be in favor of the Democrats, obviously not Biden because he will be replaced in this video scenario, and the keys that will be red will be going in favor of Donald Trump. So let's begin with key #1, midterm gains. Now this specifically focuses on the House of Representatives, not the Senate. So basically here's a description of this. After the midterm elections, the incumbent party holds more seats in the US House of Representatives, not the Senate, than after the previous midterm elections. Obviously this is false, and Alan Lichtman said this key is certainly false. So that will, go in favor of Donald Trump. Biden did not see a midterm gain, and because he's going to be replaced in this scenario, Democrats did not see a midterm gain in terms of the House of Representatives. Even though, they hold on to the Senate, still, we're talking about the House most importantly, specifically. And then as for key #2, no primary contest. Now, because I'm doing a scenario in which Biden is dropped out, specifically, no primary contest will be false. So that key's going to go in favor of Donald Trump. Now, if Biden is to run, which as of right now he is, but this is not the scenario of this video, this key would go in favor of the Democratic Party. But obviously, if Biden is replaced, no primary contest would be certainly false for Donald Trump. And then as for key #3, incumbent seeking re-election, obviously Joe Biden is currently, but this video is a scenario in which Joe Biden drops out. So incumbent seeking re-election will be false because if Biden is replaced, which is what this scenario is in this video, then Trump gets 3 keys so far. But as for key #4, no third party, that is going to be false. It's going to lean towards, being false. It's not certainly false, but we do have RFK, which in my opinion, he might be able to get past 5% of the overall national popular vote. Majority of polls has him getting nearly 10% and, majority of swing and battleground states. And don't forget that we have, we can combine all of them, not just RFK himself. We have Jill Stein, we have Cornel West. Those 3 people can ultimately get, over 5% if you, put them all together, you total out that number. And then as for key #5, strong short-term economy, this is going to be actually true because he goes off of, GDP growth. Lichtman said this is certainly true, so that will actually favor the replacement candidate of Joe Biden. And key #6 will also go in favor of the Democrat, whoever will replace Joe Biden. Strong long-term economy. Lichtman said that this key is certainly true as well. He's talking about the real per capita economic growth during the term equals or exceeds mean growth during the previous 2 terms. And then as for key #7, this key is true if the incumbent president, redirects the course of the government or enacts a major policy change that has broad effects on the country's commerce, welfare, or outlook. It does not matter whether the change is popular with the public. So he's saying even if, the Democrats or Biden, not in this scenario because he is replaced for this video, even if they made, major policy switch-ups from the previous administration, Donald Trump, it does not matter if they are bad policy changes or good ones. It still will go in favor of, which is kind of sketchy though. It will go in favor of the Democrat, whoever replaces Joe Biden in this exact scenario. And then as for key #8, no social unrest. Now, with regards to the pro-Palestinian protest, that is not really good enough in my opinion. I think something like BLM would be a greater example of social unrest. Something like the pro-Palestinian protest, we're not really seeing that as strong as BLM. So that key will lean in favor of the Democrat, whoever replaces Joe Biden in this scenario. And then as for key #8, no scandal. I mean, we don't really know who is going to replace Joe Biden, whether it's Kamala Harris, if he will be replaced in this scenario, which is what this video is based off of, or Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Whitmer, Michelle Obama even, which is just outrageous in my opinion. But as of right now, none of those people I just named, which are the most likely replacements, have a scandal, so that key will go in favor of the Democratic Party. And then as for key number 10, no foreign military failure. This is obviously false. Joe Biden, even though he's not the nominee, had major military failures in Afghanistan, as we all know. So that key will most certainly go in favor of Donald Trump. So far, the Democrat, whoever replaces Biden, is at 5, and Donald Trump is at 5 keys. Keep in mind, if 6 or more keys are false or filled in red, then the challenger party candidate, aka Donald Trump, wins the election. Now, if 8 or more keys are filled in true or blue, then the incumbent party candidate wins. Now, in this scenario, it's not Joe Biden because it's if he's replaced. Obviously, that's what we're doing in this video. I want to make that clear. Key number 11, major foreign military success. Obviously, we don't have any success. You can't even name one. So this is going to be likely false according to Alan Lichtman. Will go in favor of Donald Trump. And then key number 12, charismatic incumbent. Obviously, we don't have an incumbent here because it is if Joe Biden is replaced. So, I mean, Gavin Newsom is not charismatic. Gretchen Whitmer is not charismatic at all. Kamala Harris is definitely not charismatic, so that key will go in favor of Donald Trump, most certainly. And then key number 13, uncharismatic challenger. This is going to be most certainly true because obviously Donald Trump is not charismatic when it comes to independent voters, Democrats even, and undecided voters. Now, you can say he is charismatic among his own base, but his base does not count. He has to appeal to independents, which he does not. So that key will go in favor of the Democratic Party. So there you guys go. This is the official model if Biden is replaced. If Biden is replaced, Trump's going to win the election according to the most accurate model out of any other using 13 keys tracker made by Alan Lichtman. Trump needed 6 keys. He got 7, so he actually got 1 more than what he originally needed to win. To the Democratic nominee, whoever replaces Biden in this scenario, 6 keys. So there you guys go. According to the 13 keys tracker with this model specifically, if Biden is replaced, Donald Trump is more than likely going to win the election. So let me know your overall thoughts in the comment section down below. So do you think if Joe Biden drops out or he is replaced forcefully, that Donald Trump would win the election? Because according to this model, Donald Trump will win the election if Joe Biden is replaced because the Democratic Party loses no primary contest. They lose the incumbent seeking re-election. And so that will also benefit Donald Trump. So that is pretty much it. Let me know which keys you agree with, which specific keys you disagree with in the comment section down below, and why, or do you agree with my prediction using the 13 keys tracker. One last final reminder before I close out this video to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss out on my content. Also, we have memberships. You can find a link to that in the description section if you are interested. Press the like button, give this video a thumbs up. That is pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching.